Hello, happy Tuesday everybody. Welcome back to Tuesday Teach. Before we get into this, I just want to say a massive thank you for yesterday. All your messages, your cards, it was lovely. It was really, as lockdown birthdays go, that was the best one, and I hope it's the last one as well. But honestly, thank you so much, all of you, for making my birthday really special. Like it was lovely to see some old memories and stuff like that. So honest to God, thank you very much for that. It was wonderful. But anyway, without further ado, we're going to go on to Tuesday Teach. So we're going to do Makaton Stage 1. Then I'm going to teach you about colour synesthesia. I knew I'd get the word wrong already. And then finally, we're going to do stick charades. So that's what we're going to do for Tuesday Teach. So we're going to learn Stage 2 Makaton today. Actually, we're going to move on to something new. So we're going to learn 5 signs: man, lady or woman, boy, girl, and baby. So there's 5 we're going to learn. I'm going to keep it nice and simple today. So, in Makaton, in order to sign man, all you got to do is this: man, man, like you're stroking a beard, man. So that is man, man. If I want to do lady, this is how I remember lady. You take your right finger, you put it where your cheek is, and you move it to the corner of your mouth. Lady, lady. Remember this: a lady knows how to put her makeup on. Lady. So we've got man and lady. Really easy ones. But what if I want to do a boy? Well, a boy doesn't really tend to have facial hair. So literally, your right finger, chin, over your chin, like this. Boy. Boy, just once. So we've got man, it's got a beard. Lady puts her makeup on. And then we've got boy, which is literally your finger over your chin, like this. Boy. So what if I want to say girl then? Well, girl is a little bit similar to lady, but a girl doesn't quite know how to put her makeup on yet. So all you do is 2 flicks on the top of your lip, on top of your smile. So get right to 2 small forward strokes at the corner of your mouth. Girl, girl. Pretend she's putting some lipstick on. That's your girl, girl, like that. So we've got man, which is a beard. Lady, down the cheek, knows to put makeup on. Boy, across the chin, he's got no facial hair, so it's just boy. And then we've got girl, 2 strokes, corner of your mouth. Girl, just like that. Our final one today we're going to learn is baby. Now baby is a very easy one as well. And all you do is you cradle a baby and you gently rock it back and forth, and that's baby. So to recap, we've got man, lady, boy, girl, and baby. And that's it. And that's how we describe family members. You know, you can use that for all sorts of situations. Cool. So that's Makaton Stage 2, so congratulations, we're moving on every week. Next we're going to talk about something new. So, colour synesthesia. Now, basically, synesthesia is basically where your senses overlap each other. So apparently this happens to 4% of the population. And my question is, do you have a form of synesthesia? So this could be, for example, you hear music. However, some people can also see the music as well. They can actually see the notes. Another example is, if you say someone's name, they can distinguish a taste regarding that name. So let's say Johnny tastes like bacon, but Derek tastes like earwax. You know what I mean? So it's 2 senses. So synthesis is 2 things coming together. So synesthesy is 2 senses that overlap each other and can make, you know, where the senses are... I'm trying the best way to describe this. Where the senses are overreacting because of a certain stimulus, like 2 or more get involved. I will be linking 2 videos down below to explain this better than I can. However, what we're going to look at today is grapheme colour synesthesia. There we go. Grapheme colour synesthesia. So, what that means is, so even though, so you see a number, okay, and that's printed in black. However, someone with synesthesia will associate those numbers with colours. For example, they could have, so for example, the relationship of 3, 6 and 9, they could all be very warm colours. Your oranges, your dark reds, and, you know, maybe maroon colour. Now this varies depending on per people. So, and they believe that the colour kind of represents a personality in that number. So, you know, your 2s and your 4s might be like greens and blues. They're happy colours, they're happy numbers. So that's an example of synesthesia. So this is my challenge for you today then. I've drawn on my board some numbers. All I want you to do, if you've got colour synesthesia, you'll be able to recognise certain numbers straight away. So on my board I've drawn some 5s and some 2s. Now I want to show this to you, and I wonder if you could find the 2s. So I'm just going to give you a bit of time. Can you find the 2s? Now I know it's going to be a bit reversed. If it's reversed, we're looking for 5s instead. I think it should be okay though. So you look at that and you see 5s and 2s, correct? But for someone with synesthesia, what they might have already been able to do is they've already found the 2s and they've already found the shape of the 2s. So if I try and do this backwards, if it helps. Hang on, there we go. So they've already found there's a triangle shape in the 2s that I've drawn. To you guys it might seem 5 because obviously the board's reversed, but I'm not sure yet. So anyway, they might have already seen, you know, the pattern, because they can already say, oh, a 5 is green for me, but a 2 is red. So they could see that really, really easily. So anyway, that's an example of colour grapheme synesthesia. That's a really easy test to see if you have it or not. But moving on, so I will link a couple of videos down below to explain better than what I've done about it. But we're going to move on to one final thing now, one final activity you can do. I've done this in so many jobs and it's always a really good icebreaker. And all you need is a stick or a pen or something of that nature. So today, just to try and be a bit more creative, I want to use a ruler. Now, stick charades is like one of the easiest things. Now, the aim of this game is you can't use your voice to communicate. All you can do is use this to communicate an action. So, for example, if I was to do this, what do you think that might be miming? If I was to do this, what do you think it might be miming? I'll let you judge that. If I was to do this, you know, what am I using this stick as? Okay, I'm sure you've got that one as well. This game is really simple. And the children will use this and they'll be very imaginative with this. Now, okay, here's another one. So if I was doing this, you might say that's shaving, right? Or you might say it's a beard comb. Okay, but what if I told you I can change this into something else? So same thing again. See that? You can change a stick into a phone very easily. Okay, let me think of another one just quickly off the top of my brain that's a bit more creative. Let me just quickly think of one. The point of the matter is you can be creative with this stick charade game, and it's a really good icebreaker and it's a really good way of getting your children involved and being creative in what they can do with a stick. Here's another one. There's another example. I'm sure you can figure that one out as well. If you want to, please leave a comment of what you thought some of those actions were. So obviously we had, and we had. So maybe you can guess what those stick charades actually are. Maybe you could do it, maybe you can't. But anyway, if you are teaching or you're with your children at some point, you know, I challenge you, use the stick charade game, see what they come up with. You'll be very surprised what your children and even yourselves can come up with that. Anyway, that's going to do it for Tuesday Teach today. Again, thank you for all the lovely, wonderful birthday messages yesterday. It was very overwhelming. I felt very loved, so thank you so much for that. I hope you learned a little bit about Makaton today, Synesthesia, and also the stick charade game. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there tonight, guys. So thank you very much, and goodbye. Have a